Ben ritrovati a tutti quanti su Scarlet Nexus. Off screen ho fatto un po' di cosucce. Infatti potrete vedere che il rifugio è molto più pieno e ci sono tutte queste bamboline. Cosa significano queste bamboline? Significa che, attenzione attenzione, ho portato tutti quanti al livello legame 6. E praticamente poi ho sbloccato, che lo dobbiamo vedere, l'evento legame di gruppo. Si sblocca portando, nel caso di Yuito, i membri della sua squadra originale tutti al legame 6. Bando alle ciance, vediamo di che si tratta.
I should get ready and make dinner. That scream. Was that Hanabi?
I'm okay, but I messed up.
Is everyone all right? It's too dark to see anything.
No one's hurt, but the wall is burnt and the machine is broken.
That's why the lights are out.
I'm sorry. It was me. The thing appeared out of nowhere and scared me.
That thing?
Uno scrafaggio?
I saw a black shadow scrambling up the wall, and then this bug came flying at my face and I panicked!
I don't think you needed to freak out so much, but let's see if we can fix it.
I'll take a look. Hanabi, can you give me some light with your flames? Looking at the hideout blueprint, this is here, which means... The line from the main power supply is burnt clean through. The mainframe won't work at all like this.
What does that mean?
It means almost all the machines in the hideout are shut down. The front door locked electronically, so the only way to get outside is to teleport. We need to replace the part. I'll put in an order, but we won't have power tonight.
Thank you for handling this situation so quickly, Wataru. Please call me when you want to go outside.
I'll collect candles and things to light up the place. If that's not enough, I'll use my flames.
Then I'll get dinner ready. Let's work together to get through the night. It is kind of depressing to see everything in the refrigerator start to go bad, though. I'll use the most perishable things first. The vent fan isn't working either, so I shouldn't use gas.
Can I help you with anything?
I might ask you for some flame to cook with later.
It's only for one night, but it's still a lot to worry about, huh?
Yeah. It really shows you how much we rely on modern conveniences.
I'm back. Here you are, Yuito. I bought the water you requested.
Thanks, Luca. I thought tap water would be fine, but the filtration system is down. Was it heavy?
It was nothing. I will fulfill Segumi's request next.
I'll go see Gemma and Segumi too. They said they were going to try and fix the power supply.
I'll go too. I've basically decided tonight's menu, and I'm curious to see what everyone else is doing.
There should be a blue wire around here somewhere. Can you see it, Segumi?
More to the right, below your right ring finger. I'll light it up.
Now it's connected.
Can you fix the power supply? Wataru said a part needed to be replaced.
I'm trying to see if we can fix it with something here. But it might be hard for an amateur.
Importante
You
provarci.
look like you know what you're doing, though.
I had a lot of missions using electronics, but I don't know much about fixing them.
A spark. Gemma, get back!
Are you two okay?
We're fine. Gemma protected me.
It looks like I did something wrong. I guess it's dangerous to do it with nothing but superficial knowledge. Let's take a break.
All right. Yuito, watch your feet. You're about to step on Hanabi's toes.
Oh, sorry, Hanabi.
That's okay. It sure is hard being in the dark. I didn't realize you were standing so close. Your face is red. Are you okay?
Heh.
I'm fine. You sure are calm in this situation, Segumi. I can see normally. Let me know if you need my eyes. I will. Now, I need to get to work. I'll go see Wataru next.
I guess she feels responsible for all this.
Just let her be until she calms down. I guess we should head back too. Lead the way, Segumi.
That was delicious. Yuito, that was a great meal for just throwing something together.
Your flame control really helped.
Yes, it was perfectly cooked. It also had a great nutritional...
It's getting a little cold.
The heater is off after all.
This is a job for me. A small flame with a high temperature.
It's different than a heater. It's sort of relaxing.
Just like a campfire.
It was an accident, but it feels like a nice vacation.
È vero.
Thanks, guys, for trying to make me feel better.
This is what teammates are for. In hindsight, it was training for how we handle unexpected situations.
I think it's a fault in the design for the entire hideout to run off one power supply.
Effettivamente ci dovrebbe essere una risorsa
Yeah,
d'emergenza.
you're right. This is an evacuation shelter. It should be better equipped for emergency situations. If there was an independent backup power supply, it
esatto.
would have been no problem.
Questo
I
volevo
couldn't
dire.
find anything like that.
I found one. Beneath the floor panel near the front door. I don't understand the makeup, but there are wires coming out of it.
Let's take a look.
Oh,
It seems our current problem is solved. Now we wait for proper repairs.
I can't believe it was something so easy. I completely overlooked this.
We were all upset over nothing.
it was kind of fun though.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I feel like we all got closer.
We are always fighting. So we've never had a chance to come together to fix a problem peacefully like this.
We should all go camping once things calm down. Hanabi can make a fire and everything.
No, sarebbe simpatico.
That sounds good. I'd love to go. You can leave the barbecue to me.
I suppose we should look for a good hiking course now then.
No climbing steep mountain passes, okay? I'm more of an indoor type.
Perhaps you could use this opportunity to train yourself. I'll direct you. We can start right away.
Scappa Wataru.
No, I'm fine.
I wonder what happened to that bug I saw.
If you didn't burn it up, it's probably hiding somewhere in the hideout.
Stop it, Yuito. I found it and took care of it. The bug has been exterminated.
L'insetto è stato
Thanks, Segumi.
sterminato.
I'll come to you if I find another one.
It surprised me when it got dark all of a sudden. But I feel like it's even brighter in the hideout now. I'll clean up the dishes.
Adesso è il momento della storia.
I'm sorry I made you all worry. We have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed. You got so big.
That was sudden.
How's Kaito?
Eh,
You getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. You're just like your father.
No. Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. People tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking about your face. It's how you act. I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing.
Vabbè, era un bambino.
He did awful things, but it was him that saved me from Togetsu. He was kind. Kaito said he would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
Fase 11. Percepire il tempo che passa. Wakana è arrivata ad un passato di 11 anni fa per condurre al portale Kunad e spiegargli come fare per chiuderlo. Oh, quello è il Licorice.
Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate
Districare
and unravel the entanglements.
Puoi fare così, dentro il
What
portale
I'm
Kunad.
telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads.
Ok.
According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. You saw it too.
That place with all the weird images?
It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the
Terminale.
Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Ok.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt, basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact.
Ok.
The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. We don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Siamo pronti. Andiamo. Al crono terminale. Piripiripiri.
I'm ready. To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. We actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Others?
Arrivano dai ricordi. Carina come
How are
cosa.
they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affect it. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down.
Io vi ho
too.
creato, io vi
I know
distruggo.
the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
Here we go.
Perfetto.
Now die. There.
Boss fight.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. Another one.
Ok.
Let's do this.
All right. I know we can do it. Right, Yumito? Yeah, right. Let's go.
You can do it. Let's go.
It's down.
This should work. Us together.
Ecco qua.
This will make the Kunad gate disappear.
That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me. I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
Powers aren't something you can just share.
If it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
There's more than one entanglement?
Is that 50 years in the future? This is the other that attacked Yumito.
Unravel it!
Ok.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
If you could use the red strings freely?
Yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this, or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there. When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently, I just couldn't come up with an answer.
Do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future.
Vero.
Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world. I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish.
I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
Isn't that...
Quello che ha
The
fatto
Tsumanagi
Karen.
crest.
Sì. Comunque lui aveva usato le stringhe.
What?
Eccoci qua.
That should...
Oh no, Yuito, non adesso.
This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
Yumito, Kasane!
It seems like we made it back.
The Kunad gate... Why hasn't it disappeared?
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me. Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will... It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother! Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for. So today is the day. I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain, following protocol and retrieving her brain.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother, she explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you.
Avrei dovuto dirvi cosa stavo cercando di fare, ma non ero sicura che avrei avuto la calma necessaria per parlare con voi. Ora tornerò nel mio tempo. Ci sono 3 motivi che mi spingono a farlo. 1. Per proteggere la linea temporale in cui Wakana Sumeragi muore nel 2009. 2. Per fare in modo che io riceva i dati sulle stringhe rosse inviati da Togetsu. Togetsu mi ha inviato i dati in seguito al recupero del mio cervello e al suo collegamento con Babe. Per fare questo Togetsu deve recuperare il mio cervello nel 2009. 3. Per eliminare l'intreccio che io stesso ho creato. L'intreccio si forma nel momento in cui il portale Kunad viene attraversato da una persona dotata del potere delle stringhe rosse e proveniente da un tempo diverso dal vostro. Non è possibile eliminare l'intreccio finché ci sarò io ad attraversare il crono terminale. La mia morte, invece, eliminerebbe il potere e la causa scatenante, e così l'intreccio potrà essere rimosso. Questo causerà la scomparsa del portale Kunad. Costruite un futuro migliore insieme ai vostri amici. Grazie di essere nati e di continuare a vivere per avermi dato tanta felicità. Prego affinché siate altrettanto felici nella vita che vi aspetta. Yuito Kasane, vi amerò per sempre. Wakana Sumeragi.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Ok, Tsundere.
That's strange.
Non se ne va il portale?
Kana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
Che c'è ancora
All
Karen
the
nel
entanglements we
passato.
felt, we unraveled.
Credo.
The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karen.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power...
He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karen created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find?
Dobbiamo andare nel passato.
Karen can unravel his own entanglement.
The only thing we can do is take Karen to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
I can't find him at all.
Perché sta nel
It's like he's
passato.
disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karen and Yakumo?
We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karen's face.
But that was Yakumo. He had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained?
Mm-hmm.
Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Yakumo è morto, in realtà è
The
Karen.
real Yakumo was assassinated by Karen from the future,
and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive. He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep.
Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be.
I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
Do you think he'll listen to us?
Non sono sicuro.
Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me.
Fase d'attesa 11. Dalla prossima puntata entreremo nelle battute finali di Scarlet Nexus per la storia di Yuito.